As the fight continues on whether teachers and school staff should carry weapons, click subscribe to stay up to date with all of my new videos. One South Carolina lawmaker is turning the armed attention to students. Republican State Senator Lee Bright, I just had to laugh at the last name, has introduced a new bill that would create a guns and shooting class for the state's high schoolers. Right, that's what I said. High schoolers. Anyway, taking one step further, National Rifle Association CEO Wayne LaPierre, I jacked his name up, asserted that the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Now, with that being said, I do agree with that, but a high schooler is a child. Okay? And I'm telling you, I would not want to have a high school with 10, 15, or 20 kids with concealed weapons. I mean there are all sorts of scenarios where this can go wrong. Let me read on. Some gun advocates have argued arming teachers and school administrators is a solution to gun violence in schools. Republican State Senator Lee Bright of South Carolina wants to make a bad idea worse by instead teaching the kids themselves to shoot and arming them. Now, let me say this. Please leave your comment in the comment section below, because I want to know what you men and women feel about this senator trying to arm high schoolers. Now, I say, with all of the blown out spending that these cities and state governments do, they need to cut back and put at the very least one officer in every school. Now, that number might have to be two or three, depending on the size of the school. But arming kids here is not the solution. This is the craziest thing. I mean, I would even agree with arming certain staff, possibly, possibly. But people say, well, but if we arm the high schoolers and if we do a background check and all this, they haven't lived yet. They're in high school. I mean, they're just getting started. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, even giving a person that is 40 to 45 a background check, and their background check comes back totally squeaky clean, I mean, that does not mean that person just won't snap. Heck, I've seen people 40 and 50 years old that has never even had a parking ticket in their life go to jail for murder, double murder, triple homicide. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, it seems like a lot of times people want to be able to predict the future. We can't. But in this instance, arming children is just the craziest thing, and I definitely disagree with it. It does not make sense.